Welcome to the very first Kim's Art Alchemy video. And this is going to be my third attempt at the fairy flower. That was the first one. Used a 1-to-1 resin, total disaster. Used the right resin, but I don't think I had things dark enough all the way around. This time I'm using more resin and everything darker. I'm using Julie's Bloom Paste, and I am going again with the same 3 inks as I used in the previous 2. Hansa Yellow, Primary Cyan, and Quinacridone Red, all 3 by Holbein. I have some glitter on the side, which I will put in the middle. That's gonna be piped, so I'm gonna stick this in my piping bag. It's not totally opaque, but it is pretty close. You can start to see through it if you have that all the way over. So I may have put too much white in here. All right, so my piping bag is set. On my previous 3, I did kind of a ring around the rosy. I did a dirty pour with my colors. I think this time I am going to just layer them one on top of each other in one of these cups. So I'm gonna put, I guess I'm gonna put the yellow into the blue. I'm just gonna drop it right on. Normally you would layer it in a separate cup and do 2 layers. I guess you could do as many layers as you can get, but my previous 2, I did 2 layers. And this time I'm just doing one on top of the other. Forget this half and half stuff. And last one is this pinky reddy color. So the blue and yellow will make green. The red and yellow will make orange. The red and blue will make purple. Hopefully. That's the idea anyway. And now I'm gonna just kind of do a little swirl in here. Ooh, that looks pretty. And we're just gonna pour it. I'm gonna pour it straight into the center. Give that a little twist. Kind of as if I was doing a galaxy style pour. And I am gonna get all that out. Hopefully release those bubbles. Release the beast. A torch. All right. So my white is in my piping bag. I'm just gonna snip off the end and I'm gonna start piping dots. So I'm just gonna cut about that much off. And I'm gonna start from the outside. I'm gonna leave that center free so to hopefully won't get blobs or a big blob. And I'm gonna go back around and try and fill in some areas. Look how cool that looks. I'm gonna give that a minute. I'm gonna torch again. Well, I guess it's time. So this one is milky. And find the center and do a fast dump. We're back and this is cooked. And look, my little disc was actually quite bigger than I thought it would be. But nice and shiny side, because I put it on this shiny side, not the matte side on here. So that can go into my collection for use in other projects. All right, I'm procrastinating because I'm nervous. Look, I got little cells and lacing in here. That's my acrylic pouring coming out. All right, so this is the ice mold from Julie Cuts, and it's available in her eBay store. Did I put too much white in? Did I add too much color? Oh, okay, we are getting somewhere now. Holy smokes. Look, I got petals. I did get petals. The colors are amazing. Now what do I do? Do I back off a little bit on the white? I think what I'm gonna try next time is less white in the piping and keep everything else the same. All right, let's try that again. I love the distribution of the colors though. Look at that. So I definitely had the pink, the blue, the green, the yellow. Didn't really get any purple out of this. Little tiny bits of orange here and there. But look at that. So look at this progression. All right, so that was the first one. This was the second one. And this is the third one. So we are definitely headed in the right direction. Interesting. All righty, gonna go again. I'll be back. This is attempt number 4 at the fairy flower. So I am still using my same 3 inks. The resin that I'm using is Art Pro by Resin Pro. And the white that I'm using is Julie Cuts Bloom Paste. So this is what I am going to dot with. It is pretty opaque unless I tilt it right over to the side, but I have not put as much of the pigment paste in it as I did last time. And I wanna see if that makes a difference. So I actually did get petals on my last one. I was excited by it. Now let's see if I can get them to come in even further. I put my thing down in the center. This is my push. And I'm going to just pour this right on top of that. And scrape out my colors. Look at that cup. Gorgeous. We are back, and this is cooked. It's still a bit warm, but it's interesting. This has a ring around the edge that my other one didn't. Anyway, let's see. Looks like it's still a little bit soft. See? Come on, release. There. Okay. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, it's really pretty. Still, wow. So we're getting there. We're getting there. So we should have this. We should have puffy petals. Yes, there will be this puffy center, but it shouldn't be so big. But it looks really cool. Well, what do you think? Wow. Attempt number 5 for me at the fairy flower, but these were my 2 most recent ones. This is the first time I actually got something good, and there are defined petals, a little bit of those bigger petals here, but the big white blob. So in this one, I reduced the amount of white, and I got something very, very pretty. I got a thicker white area here, but I got very minimal of the inner petals here. So I went back to the drawing board. I upped my white in the piping. I kept the push the same, and I just kind of played around a little bit with my colors. The colors are all inks by Holbein, and I've been using the exact everything for all 3 of these. And because there was so much blue in this one, I thought I'd reduce the amount of blue that I had. I would up the amount of yellow and a little bit of up the amount of the red as well. So I made minor adjustments, and we'll see. And my plan is to do more dots when I pipe.
What you're doing is making me feel like I'm falling, and when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that...
All right, will it be 5th time lucky? This has cured. Let's see. Nervous. Number 5. Still a wee bit soft on the edges. Oh, it's getting, is it getting better? I'm not sure. No, it's not. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. think I need more white in the petals. Wow.